See what that we'll see what that looks like as we get into the game here.
Yeah, definitely a pipe game for the Underlord. I think it's a really important item this game. We're playing as Ember, Darkseer, AA, like it's so even the Tiny, right? The only physical damage is Lifestealer, and wouldn't be surprised to see him going Radiance this game anyway. So definitely a great pipe game.
Have fun, he says. No good luck. I like it. I like it. The old why would you give good luck to your opponent?
By the way, if you are confused, it is a one game advantage for the boys on Whitelce because unfortunately they couldn't find a team with 3 NA players on the side of the Dire, so they lost a bunch of
That's
time.
uh that's where I saw Nine yesterday, by the way. When I was looking at the players from the qualifiers, it looks like he was a C-dub player.
Oh really?
Yeah, I was checking now. Yeah. He is a Mexican. He's Mexican.
Okay.
Okay. So that's why that's where I seen it. I knew I'd seen him yesterday or something. I was like, wait. And Robozy as well. I'll have to investigate that. I'm not sure where he was though.
I
Okay,
mean,
nice hook. Gets himself the tiny into the stun. Are they gonna have enough DPS to bring him down though as he creeps back across the river? Nope, off he goes. And just a casual 874 HP level 1. Very balanced hero here.
still pretty bad though. He is gonna he's pretty much gonna use all of his tangos just to get back into the lane. Not the greatest start for him.
Oh yeah, but as a position 4, are you gonna be that bothered? I guess a little bit. How has he got so much HP though? I guess Underlord's actually got crazy HP as well. Triple Gauntlet Lifestealer. Alright, okay. Everyone's got like 800 HP.
Welcome to
Another
Dota
hook.
in 2025.
Yeah. Here's my Crystal Maiden. 800. I was just kidding. So mid lane matchup, Invoker
Battle here.
versus they're having a fight. Yeah, let's have a look here. Oh, and Phoenix might. Oh, nice little usage with the Fairy Fire, but it's gonna be run down by Lewis. He's the one that's gonna get the final hit there. Thoughts on that? You think there was any way the Phoenix gets away there, or could he just have left it for the lifestealer? Or
I think she was just out of position. Doesn't really.
no, I mean, do you think that he should have left the kill for the lifestealer, or do you think
Ah, that's fine. Yeah, that's
just
completely fine.
secure it? Just secure it.
Yeah, it was not even first blood actually, right? It was just paired
It
together.
was. It was first
Was
blood.
it? Oh, you're
Yeah,
right. Oh, yeah. No, it's gonna get boots. It's gonna be fine.
sure. Doing a little bit of engineering here, taking out that pool camp, making sure it's not going to be an option for them. Overall, so far, yeah. So, what do you think of the matchup for the Ember versus Invoker? Do you think
It's
who do you think's favoring that
actually
matchup now that it's a right click Invoker? Is he doing right click Invoker? No, he's doing old school. He's got circlet into double null tally into Midas. Okay.
Ember should definitely win this matchup. Like the base damage of Invoker is really crap right now, and just the base animation of Ember is really good. I think like as Invoker gets more levels, obviously he recovers a little bit, but the Ember should definitely do better. Oh, bottom.
Yeah,
Oh,
another
deny.
kill. Wait, yeah, he gets himself into
Oh,
the dropping them bombs from downtown though. Nine will claim the kill on Menace. And so the deny actually double advantage there for going the way of Dire. You know, they get
yeah,
the deny off and they get the kill. So
and the creep wave is pushing, so the Darkseer doesn't really lose anything. He gets to TP and farm under tower. Oh, Tiny might be
I
dead
think
though.
I think Nine dies here. Yeah. A decent hook there from Menace, and the first kill for Whitelce here. But I mean, if you're DK, I don't think you really care overly much. You know, you get yourself a kill, that's great. But yeah, you're just laning, you're chill. It's all good. Like as you say, they can't really threaten the Darkseer much, but these hooks have been pretty good so far, and maybe he can make something of them at least.
I mean, he already is impressing me quite a bit. Like There's some games we've played where you miss 2 hooks, you're out of mana, you feel absolutely useless. It's been pretty impactful already, even if they only got 1 kill out of the hooks. Oh, another one!
Phoenix in problems as well, though. And Invoker in the mid lane gonna get hammered down here at the same time. So did they get him? I mean, they hooked him, but there was no kill. But what happened to Phoenix actually? Did he just back it up or? Okay, yeah, everyone was hovering on like 10 HP, bro. And they got Invoker, and then yeah, very exciting bottom lane though. Like it's all kicking off here for sure.
Yeah, I mean that solo kill was gonna cost this Invoker quite a bit. That's just not ideal. Like
Yeah, we
Yemo
talked
should
about.
win, but shouldn't. I don't think he should solo kill the Invoker.
I think he's
bottom.
yeah, having another go here. That toss up, the breathe fire gonna reduce the damage on 9, but he's got the shell on him. He's gonna chase him down with that surge, and it will be the kill for Kaio Taro on off the ion shell there. Whitelce are suffering here. I mean, it looks like they need. I mean, we thought the lanes were gonna be bad for them. I don't know if we thought they were gonna be this bad.
I definitely am not a big fan, of the DK pledge lane. Honestly, they already surprised me so much with how effective they were, and even then, they are feeding a fair amount of kills. But the gold advantage isn't that big, so it doesn't necessarily means that much. It really depends
He's
on.
gonna get himself another Phoenix kill. No problemo. First use of the rage wasn't maybe skilled up just for that kill, but he's level 4 now, 30 and 5. Very, very comfortable situation on the Whitelce here. Opposite number, of course, being the DK in this game, 24 and 3. So it's a 2 creep wave, maybe 3 creep wave advantage there.
Yeah, this Lifestealer really paying off.
Oh, not Invoker again. Nah, he's good. He's good. He's rushing the Midas. He knows his lane is going to be trash. Actually, that's why he's going for this build. So the recovery there. How do you feel about so many heroes getting their creep changed to hero creep? Does that affect the Midas? Right, you can't Midas hero creep. Is that right?
Yeah, I mean this game doesn't matter that much, but
relevant in this game because there's not really a Helm with a Dominator builder. But yeah, I noticed that change, and I was like, that does kind of devalue significantly the old Midas play,
Yeah, I mean Midas was kind of with that item anyway, so I think it's fine to get. I I am not a big fan of that item, to be honest. It's a really hard item to balance, so I think it's mid
another
lane.
solo kill here. Oh wait, the wall coming down. Oh, he actually played that really well. My word, he still gets taken out. But damn, like he played it about as well as he could there.
That arcane rune, he doesn't get that kill without it. Very unfortunate.
Damage is so high on the slight. He actually maxed, like, he has no points in Flame Guard. So, yeah, max Slight Fist doing bonus 160 damage. Big brain play there. 9 in trouble though. Gonna get hunted down in the forest. That's gonna be a kill for the DK. And Menace is having some serious issues here with a double Ion Wave.
All of the kills actually coming from the Dragon Knight. Kind of impressive. He's the least active hero early on, and somehow he got both of the kills his team has.
I mean, obviously Menace is setting him up, it's it's just the way the cookie crumbles crumbles somewhere for sure. But yeah, I mean, it's such a stable hero in the lane. You're just chill, 10 HP regen under the tower, feels okay. Lifestealer has a little go on Lupa here. Phoenix trying to push him back and will be successful. Thank God, you don't want to be dying 2v1 in the lane, Wait, where's this buddy gone?
Invoker's just jungling right now. Definitely not a great sign at the moment. Very scared to be in the lane against Fachero.
I think you die twice. I mean, it's reasonable to just back it out.
Yeah.
The problem is they are looking for him, and that means there's going to be way more pressure on this DK here. 3 heroes underneath this tower. Tiny getting tossed in. Lewis is on the far side here. There will be a gate in from the Underlord, but just a little bit too late to the party. Wait, maybe they get something here though. Phoenix coming through now as well. We'll dive forward. Amber, kind of low, not much mana to work with. He needs the Invoker to come in as well, but I don't think that's going to be a situation. Phoenix gets one at least now. Kaio Tora. It's Phoenix versus 3. An Invoker. He's got the Sunstrike. Alright, nice! 4 times kill streak ended. Legitimate.
Yeah. Dude, that's so much freaking damage. Like, it didn't feel like it was gonna be enough, but
He has so many points in XR right now. I know that was a nice hook into stun on Ember Spirit. I feel like if Invoker, rotated in there, a few spells could have made such a big difference, though. Now Ember versus this DK Avalanche coming in, another Sunstrike, but it's not going to connect this time, and it's going to be a double kill for Ember Spirit. And honestly, at this point in the game, coming up for 10 minutes, it's 12-4, 3k net worth advantage to Dire. They have to be feeling pretty good about themselves.
yeah, this Dragon Knight's very sad. It's great that Invoker gets that kill, but TPing back and dying feels ultra bad. And this is also a game where the Dragon Knight cannot go armlet because of the AA. So he's going for this Maelstrom build. He's gonna be feeling a little squishy.
Yeah. What do you think? Maelstrom into like Dragonlance, or you think he goes for like a Daedalus or something? A BKB?
He might go BKB if the game, like if the pressure is this high. They're rotating top, by the way, with the smoke.
Yeah. There's a low potential. Oh no, the amp damage on Ember Spirit's gonna just turn this whole thing around, and that's gonna be a double kill, easy peasy. And Ember just snowballing out of control here, ahead of his Lifestealer. Nice Sunstrike. Yeah. Give him a little singed bottom.
Yeah, Fachero is getting out of control this game. 7-0-2. Holy shit.
I mean, that's what you want from your mid-Ember. He's doing exactly what he's supposed to do, and
They also get the tower bottom.
taking the tower as the first tower versus the DK lane feels bad, man.
The Dragon Knight has the same experience as the enemy AA. Like, this Dragon Knight got destroyed.
Yeah. Clean rotations coming through from Gladiator, and AA gonna get destroyed though. Something.
It's a Frost Dragon on the DK.
Oh. Alright, Avalanche gonna collect one. Here comes the DK with a TP in. Ember Spirito already out of there though. Ready with a Remnant. And they traded AA there for for Pudge and the Underlord, so Tiny with a decent amount of farm himself. Level 7 on this Tiny. Like, I mean, XP farm, not like gold farm, but yeah.
That's a Blink Dagger. Holy shit.
Yeah, actually, it's legit.
At 11, Blink is like just not normal.
Pudge trying to find a blink of his own, but he's quite far away, I'm afraid. He'll be finishing anytime soon. And Phoenix still level 5 at 12 minutes into the game, in the wrong neighborhood right now. I'm going to come over and scare him away. Not even worth chasing down the chicken. Awkward. Vagabond at least had his Midas finished up here and taking up some camps. And lane defense, but I don't think you want to go in here. It's a level 11 Ember Spirit right now.
He's gigantic.
There's the Blink getting revealed on top of Menace, but he's a beefy boy. I mean, as the game progresses into this mid-game... Oh, wait, who's coming back? They're not going to connect. As the game progresses into the mid-game, though, people are going to be a little bit more beefy and not necessarily going to get caught out by this. But talking about getting caught out like this, actually...
My.
That's a classic caster's curse right there.
That was beautiful.
It was really, really synchronized. And they got another, and honestly, I'm feeling the early GGs. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, you're 8k down, 13 minutes in. That's 19-5.
Yeah, they are getting absolutely handled here. Like, I guess the only hero that seems to have any semblance of a game is the Invoker. But this Midas and just Invoker in general is a very slow hero, so they need to buy. They need to buy like 20 minutes.
I mean, DK at least has his Maelstrom finished up.
Well,
It's
they're looking
the
for
beginning of something.
Vagabond.
They know where the Invoker is. Trying to hunt him down. Searing Chains is going to connect. Avalanche is there. Oh, guess what? Lifestealer was there as well. And they do come in with a response, but it's actually DK. Wait, here. They're all here now. They're all here. They're going to try and fight things out. The AA Blast going to connect on the DK. He gets absolutely obliterated by that, and the Sleight of Fist finishes him off. The Egg even gets used, but the Ember just ignores it. He doesn't even care. Backline. Maybe they can find this Lifestealer, but he's such a hard hero to bring down. He gets him, though. Invoker making that work, but he's still going to die. It's an ultra kill at 14 minutes right now for the Ember Spirit.
That's a dieback on the Invoker. All of the, the love he was slowly acquiring is
He did
gone.
get the kill for the Phoenix on the Lifestealer, but other than that, yeah, coming up blanks.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he didn't. It's definitely all worth it for the Invoker.
No, no. All right, they know where Uber Lord is, unfortunately, and gonna just walk up to the wall, steal that aura. Avalanche coming through, a little toss action, double ion shell. Hey, blast! You can't go that way. Oh no. He cannot. He denied. Roche taking a little cruise down the river.
Oh boy. 11,000 goal lead. Pudge, not even close to the Blink Dagger. The Phoenix is level 7 and also probably dead here.
Yeah, that's a cooked chicken. All right, right there.
Sheesh.
Yep.
I mean,
oh,
fried chicken.
I see.
I mean, they just need to buy a lot of time. They have okay high ground defense with the Underlord, but he never really got
Phoenix is pretty decent there. Pudge as well, quite devastating to play into. But I mean, if all those heroes are dead because Ember Spirit did one Sleight of Fist, I don't know. Like, Roche potential is very decent as well for a team that's 26-6.
At least they did get the mid tower with the Forge Spirits. They are applying some pressure top as well. But they are slowly getting buildings, but at the expense of losing their tier 2. So it does come at a price.
DK getting closer to that Mjolnir as well. Do you think it's worth? I mean, I guess he feels like he absolutely has to go for it. Going full Mjolnir, first off.
I like the Frost Dragon idea here. There's a lot of high region heroes.
Is it in response to the Darks here? Because obviously he's not going to get the procs from your Mjolnir, right? So if you went for a more DPS orientated stat build, then obviously the wall is going to be more effective. The punch is going to be more effective, but
I think it's more about the Lifestealer. Like Lifestealer gets countered by the he doesn't regen, right? When you're applying the debuff.
No, for the Frost, I mean, I'm talking about Mjolnir, but yeah, for the Frost, it's definitely a Lifestealer thing, for sure.
Yeah. I think like you just don't farm fast with the Frost facet, so you would rather get a farming.
Get the Mjolnir for the farm. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Alright, so we are coming up for 18 minutes in the game, and we've got this lane pushed in far down bottom. Looking for a tier 3 tower Avalanche to connect in. AA Blast on top. Lifestealer was in there. Boom. Unfortunately, that's going to be a dead Uber Lord, and they are shredding this tower, and that's without Lifestealer hitting it. Will be a little bit of a pushback. Though. Nice hook. This could be a kill. Easy peasy. Sunstrike going to connect on. 9 already fighting that back line, though. Ember Spirit with the connection coming through. And here comes the Lifestealer as well, trying to munch down a Vagabond. Uber Lord with the buyback. And immediately they'll back things up a little bit here. AA getting going on that back line. Nice gate action. And 9 trying to solo the Invoker. It almost works, but he has left himself a little bit vulnerable deep in the enemy base here. And he is going to go for the TP out just in time.
All right, I
So
mean, they get the punish. It's still another buyback being used, but experience-wise, definitely worth it for them.
legitimate, yeah. I mean, anything you can get at this point in the game is gonna feel okay.
Yeah.
So they do get a decent gold chunk there and XP, not too shabby, and they traded 3 for 2. So
Yeah, pretty nice, pretty nice. Uh, and as you said, like the high ground taking is not that great on the side of on the dire side. So as long
not
as
yet. They have Armament Lifestealer, but honestly, I am just one of those people. I don't care how far ahead I am, bro. I'm always gonna try and set up for the Roche before I go for the high ground. But
yeah,
maybe that's a pub player mentality, you know, because I don't trust my team to actually do shit. But anyway, they have got themselves a DK here, a little avalanche on top. Ooh, nice little stun. The egg coming back the other way. Not quite going to be enough, but can they do anything about this egg? No, it will
oh, so
pop
strike.
off. Here's the Sunstrike combo with the meatball on top. The wall comes back the other way. Tiny to fall. And now, here comes Lifestealer through, little vac action back the other way. Goodbye Phoenix and Invoker invising up, trying to back himself away. It's working, and they're just going to commit here for the high ground, but this could be a little bit risky in itself. As we talked about the defense opportunity, and yeah, they're going to hook him into the kill. That's a 3 times kill streak ended. And now, maybe that's going to be enough of a bloody nose. The Dire, like, you know what, guys? Let's just do Roche before we push high ground.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely benefiting from some of the skirmishes. Sure, the Dragon Knight dies, but this Invoker is slowly getting to a point where things start to look good. They have 2 Atoses, Ates. I don't know how the plural of Atos, but
I believe
that
it's just Atos. I don't think it's Atoses.
okay.
I think it's yeah. I don't know
Yeah,
though.
so it should.
Rods of Atos. Rod of Atos. Yeah, I think it's rods of Atos rather than rods of or Atoses, because it's a name, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
It's definitely helping with the hooks. So they're getting some good engagements here.
Yeah, yeah, and I mean we talked about the defense potential on the high ground, but like I say, it legitimately, yeah, they're hitting Roche right now. Like this is what they should have done the first time. Never mind doing it on the third time. You know, like it doesn't matter how strong you are, you must respect your opponent at this level.
Mm-hmm. Really, I mean, they do have that 1-0 advantage. So if you throw this game for some reason, there's not gonna be another game, and they're gonna smoke here. They might be too late, but they are aware of Roshan being taken.
I don't think they can get anywhere near it in time though.
Yeah, but maybe you got a Strangler. You know, they're gonna separate a little bit. Smoke on the side of Whitelce.
Okay. Hang up some crap out.
They do have Vaderlands on Pudge.
Oh no. Tiny a little bit too deep. The egg coming on top. That's gonna be a dead Tiny. Lifestealer getting scouted out now as well. He wants to turn back and fight with the
A blast coming.
Nice wall as well. Trying for the TP. Not gonna happen. And yeah, you lose your Tiny, but you're actually getting so much out of this right now. And you've got no... I mean, you've got no Dragon Knight for 36 seconds unless he buys back. And you certainly have... They know the Uberlord's, you know, is on cooldown.
Yeah, and even if he buys back, he doesn't have Dragon Form. So you probably need to accept that you're... Oh, that's a huge hook. Oh, shit.
Yeah. Trading Darkseer for Phoenix. Phoenix does have the buyback, but gonna save it for next game potentially here as they take down the tier 3 tower. The hook not gonna connect this time around. Vagabond just chilling behind this tree here. Looking for the angle. 3 seconds for DK. Gonna start things with a meatball into a shot. Wait, it's working! And he has to get inside this Ember Spirito to save the Aegis.
Oh.
If he waited a second there, that's gonna... yeah. Come on, dude. Alright, EMP to zone things off a little bit. Darkseer back up in 18 seconds. Pressure continuing here. Uberlord up in 5. So they get themselves the racks and backs, and I think that's perfectly fine. Remember, the Age is still available. So they could certainly reset once Darkseer's up and then maybe look for pressure on a different lane. In fact, 9 already pushing things in along the bottom line here.
Yeah, they still have 3 minutes of Aegis, so completely fine to go for another lane. The Dark Series stopped though, so I wonder when they're gonna connect.
He's surging up, so maybe thinking about pushing on down here. They get this illusion rune bottled up. Maybe some shenanigans potentially here. At least one hook maybe you could eat.
They do have eggs on the Invoker now, so Cataclysm is available. Can get some interesting, good bit of Malice with a Cataclysm. Can change this fight completely. Oh!
There's another great hook. Up to the high ground we go, but the VAC combo
no.
is kind of sick. There's a Cataclysm counterplay though. Oh, dropping the meatball on top. It's not enough though. The damage is not going to be there. And they drop themselves the Uberlord one more time. Still no buyback available. Tiny isolated though. Can they get back in here and try and deal with it? No, they're too deep right now. I'm trying to at least beat down the Injoker. It's working. He smashes through that one. The popping happening off the back of the A blast. And now they're easily taking a tower. That's going to be a full set of racks there. Vagabond. He gets Lewis there, but the GG's come out. And game 2. Going the way of Gladiators.
All right, I mean, that was pretty quick one. They dominated the lanes. They flexed. They're trying their best with the heroes they ended up picking. But there's no lane that I think they even win. Like, I don't know which
Nature's
lane.
5? Is this... Wait.
Yeah, it is Nature's 5 with Wind Ranger 1.
And then 4 Ember, 3 Legion. I think this game's just done, man. I don't know.
4 Ember, it's just insane. Like, if they're gonna win this game, they need this Nature's Prophet to pop off. Like, every single TP needs to, give him a kill. He needs to rush like a vessel and just destroy this game. The Legion needs to have like 50 dual damage minute 15 or something.
Giving them the good luck as well, bro. That's how confident they are.
All right. Let's see what they're made of.
That's it. I mean, maybe there's something here. Maybe the mid Muerta is crazy good. We just don't know because you can't see the stats.
It is an Ofrenda Muerta. It's been a while since I've seen that.
Yeah. Simply feed mid and get back there super fast and get your levels,
Exactly. Where's the Ofrenda, by the way? Oh, it's
in mid. It's on the stairs, which is a real risky place to have it. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's a bit too far. Yeah, like, you don't need it to be this far, right? Probably put it like in the tier 1 and it's still just as good. They're trying to go for a level 1 play on the Huskar, but Fachero seems to be aware of that.
I mean, does he though? Because
yeah, he does.
Yeah. Lewis is still here.
Yeah.
Well, trying for the shenanigans. Not going to work out for them. That's fair enough. But I mean, it kind of did work out because Muerta a little bit ahead on CS here, just because Huskar had to play a little bit more cautiously.
Yeah, but now they don't have TPs, right? If you die in the lane, it's gonna feel bad. You can't really assist in any of the side lanes. I don't think that 3 CS difference makes up for the used TPs.
Yeah, well, each TP technically, I suppose, 100 gold, right?
Yeah.
Okay, power shotting away. Nothing too exciting there. Wow. Okay, he's going kind of deep to try and chase up on Lupa here on Magnus, but will be a kill on X, perhaps. Yep, the first blood going to Magnus, and it is. They have kind of swapped things up, by the way, because Magnus is the safe lane carry.
Yeah.
And that was not the guy who was the carry before, right?
No, I think
was it? Right? Maybe he was. He was. But it's Magnus safe lane. Yeah.
I think he was. There's one thing we didn't talk about that is probably like the only way I can see this draft working for White Ice, which is the Wind Ranger facet. So technically, you can execute heroes with 12% low HP, and Huskar likes to be low HP.
Right. Okay. 5D.
So, yeah, I guess. So one thing that I don't know, do you need to max your power shot for that to work, or like it can be like a 0.1 second power shot and it's still you execute people?
Minimum execution threshold.
Oh yeah, right, yeah. So it has to be max. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Yeah, I have
No, I
not
don't
seen.
know. What does that mean?
I think it's like
Minimum
the
execution
lowest,
threshold 5%.
the lowest charge.
Oh,
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. I was like, what? But yeah. So basically, the chance of an execution increases depending on how long you hold it for.
My
But
question
still,
is also, does it
5% versus
apply
Huskar.
after the damage or before the damage? Because if it's after, it's pretty good.
No, if it's after, it's broken, bro. Like, you would just be killing people left, right, and center in lane.
Yeah, like Axe, right? You either do the damage or you execute. That makes more sense.
I mean, we're
Or
saying that, but
maybe
it
it's
is
like
Valve.
whatever is higher. Like if 12% would be lower than 470 damage. I don't know. We're gonna have to watch. It might not even matter. They might get stomped either way, but it is somehow counter to Huskar.
Yeah. I'm willing to give it a shot though. And I mean, already he's running around here on like 5% health. So
Yeah.
actually, I suppose it's closer to 20%.
This Legion commander though is getting trashed.
Yeah, difficult lane to play into. Apparently, I just think honestly, AA was worth a ban.
It's pretty
Just
good.
annoying to play around, you know. Alright, gets herself the Lotus, little pushback. Oh my word. Oh my word. Lupa forced away. X trying for the kill here. He's a little bit far forward. And a little chilling. Gonna come out there. He's gonna back up and survive, so. All those words for no outcome. I mean, that's fine, I guess.
Morte is doing better in the mid lane than I expected, not gonna lie.
12 denies. Actually, just destroying this Huskar. 9-1 versus 20-12.
Yeah, her animation is insane, but I still wonder like how good
Oh,
it's
by
going
the way,
to be.
Menace with a rotation over here. Can he actually land the sprout? He can. There's the blood grenade on top. There's no way, though, surely. I mean, if Power Shot was available on the Wind
There
Ranger,
is a
maybe
dead
that's
shot
a kill.
available, but he gives up.
Nah, he's out of there. And Huskar actually went Brown Boots first item just to make sure that he would be able to walk these kind of situations off, you know. Marta, no boots just yet. Same for Nature's Prophet, so. A little purchase getting him out of trouble. Lupa, though, not so lucky. X gonna throw out a little searing chase to try and hold the boys back, and under the tower he goes, but he's super low. And actually, he can't even stand in the lane now because 2 points in power Magnus. Even when he's hitting creeps, he's doing a decent amount of damage to you.
Yeah, he is. And this year is crazy strong. Even after all the nerfs.
Oh, instant tree cleave there. 9 a little far forward here though. Okay, a little shield bash.
By the way, one thing we didn't talk about, they have two, like their 1 and their 2 is ranged on the Dire side, and you're against arm. So it is.
So good luck doing
is,
anything. Yeah.
Good fear.
That's good. Wind run gonna get popped off, but the follow through is there. Nice shackle shot though. It's not gonna be enough as they bring down the kill. He does get the execution though. Takes down the Phoenix before he falls, but it will be a double in the end. No? Maybe? Yes? No? Oh, under the tower! The tree is on top of him! Oh my word, he tries for the deny! But it's not going to be there, and tower going to seal the deal. At least no one got XP for it. That's something you can...
Yeah, it's huge. Mid lane
right.
for Chiro.
This could be a kill! Yep, Searing Chain's going to connect. Easy peasy. Phoenix going to TP in. Going to be in time to collect some XP. Level 3 Phoenix here. Oh, actually trying to do something to Vagabond here, but I don't think it's a...
Huh. Really good dead
I don't think
shots.
it's a play.
This Morta flex delivering way more than I could have imagined. I'm
Right? A
not
little bit surprising.
versed in Muerta gameplay, especially in the mid lane, but this was pretty impressive. I do feel
Very,
like
very.
it doesn't scale well against Husker later on, because when you OT, it's still going to be a lot of magic damage that he can defend himself against. Oh, Vagabond
Bomb tower.
might be dead.
Yep. Did he just get solo killed by the Phoenix?
Yeah, he did.
A level 4 Phoenix. Alright.
It is an amplified damage rune, as we also see another kill here using the RP.
Yeah,
The Ember.
I mean, he gets that bottom tier 1 tower in a really decent time as well. Like, this whole bottom lane is getting absolutely crushed.
He's trying.
He is massive, yeah. He has power treads. What's this, Crystallis he's building?
Wisdom rune still here. Oh,
No,
no, not
Mask
really.
of Madness. Alright, Kayatora trying to shut down the Wind Ranger. It's a little wind run, but I think he's dead, right?
Yeah. Tried to go for a Wisdom rune steal, but ends up paying a pretty big price. Mid lane again.
Yeah. Vagabond trying for this kill on the Huskar. Manus with the TP in, gonna make sure it happens.
No Quelling Blade. That's not great. Oh, was in his backpack.
Yeah. I mean, it's just the nature of the beast versus NP, you just kind of left with this item.
Yeah.
It would be kind of cool if there was like an alternative thing that Quelling Blade built into, for like ranged heroes and stuff.
Yeah, I would have liked it, because the only other counter is getting a tier 2, right? Like, it takes a while for you to get that.
I mean, once you get your force or whatever online, it's fine. But before that, it's kind of strong. Or I guess you can keep buying tangos, but then you're using a slot for tangos, and slot efficiency very important, and that's basically why Husker even had a problem.
Might be dead again.
Yeah, this is a
Not
good
like this.
pool, good pick. Can he get the dead shot? Yes, but not really ideal. They're going to be a TP in from the Phoenix. Can they actually? Oh, and the Mars coming through now as well. They're a little bit overextended. He's got that level 6. He's got that arena. Let's drop that, boys. Nope. Feared away, and Vagabond still pushing forward into the TP. Magnus on the far side. The TP will complete, and everyone gets out of here alive? What?
Huge. 5 heroes TPing there, and you don't get anything out of it. Pretty big. And they're gonna get some decent tier 1 top tower damage out of that, with the NP going back to the top lane.
Super Treant giving a go here. Power shot for Vision, not going to connect though. And Vagabond itemization, he will go for Mask of Madness into Maelstrom. And the Mask of Madness is already finished up on the Magnus, so he will continue to accelerate away here. 1.8k ahead, by the way. They dropped that arena up top. The egg not available yet. He's still level 5, but it's going to be more than enough for a double kill. I mean, Will gets level 6 off the back of that one.
Yeah, 9 is super happy out of that. Gets his level 6 already. Minute 9. The AA is also close to his 6. Pretty big. Speaking of the AA, he's probably dead.
That's a dead AA. Yeah. Anybody like some ice cream? Well, wait, he's juking, he's jiving. Yeah, I mean, he turned left. No, they'll get him.
All right,
They will bring him down in the end. But I mean, yeah, he made them work for it at least, TP across from Menace to try and intercept, but it's a little bit too slow, and actually ends up canceling the TP. He's like, you know what? I got better things to do in my life.
Dude, Atom is so farmed. He's really far ahead of everyone else, and with the Mask of Madness, he is just going to be farming at an outstanding pace.
Yeah, there's not many stacks to work with at the moment, but there are stacks actually on. Maybe you could steal the Dire stacks. But what's the Blink Dagger situation on Legion? He is a couple of 100 gold away, so not bad timing, but not a great timing either. In that case, he has full boots though. So No, he doesn't. He has
Bad.
Brandon's.
Like, he has nothing.
Yeah. What was that? 11 minutes on tiny position 4.
Yeah, exactly. So
All right,
definitely
AA
not
Blast
a.
coming up top here. No dice though. And Vagabond in the forest, just hitting up some froggies.
Yeah. On the other hand, though, this Huskar is pretty sad. Like he doesn't even have armlet minute 11. This is
That is real bad, actually. I mean,
yeah.
it's close though. I mean, he's like 300
Yeah, but
gold
this
off, 250.
zero, it's supposed to be done at like minute 7, so he's very, very, very far behind.
It's very far. Yeah. We're really just trying to eke out whatever he can to the limit of his hero, just running around on 10 HP versus an AA. Very bold choice. With an envisioning spots you out, that AA will be sending his season's greetings.
Top lane's gonna fall though. They will be able to get this for free. So very nice.
Alright, Sentry of Invisibility going to go for Whitelce. Lupa going to go down to Arton 1v1. I guess the blast was included though? It was for sure, yeah.
Oh, smoke. Oh, actually, Invis from the Ember, but he gets scouted by a sentry.
Kinda awkward, not gonna lie. Tried to set something up here. Maybe they can find the shackle shot. The arena comes through the.
Oh, they get the Wind Ranger.
It's Jover, bro. That egg, too much for them. Now charging forward on X. He tries to sleight of fist. RP. Verse situation, and honestly, Whitelce, they're just kind of in the same situation they were in game 1, where it's 12 and 6, 3k net worth. I mean, it's nowhere near as bad as game 1 actually, but yeah, still they are crippled here.
It's similar, right? Like even though it's not as bad, it's always gladiators making the moves, and it feels like they can only react here for Whitelce. They do have that blink on the Legion, but like who plays with him? Because the Nature's Prophet is a support, so he doesn't really bring that much damage. The Muerta is going Maelstrom Mask of Madness. Like, I don't know. This is just a weird game. It feels like the same thing as the Invoker. He's just farming, but he's playing carry from the mid lane.
Yeah, not much he can get done there, sadly. I think though, potentially the Wind Ranger power shot connecting in with the Jewel going on could be a good way to build up Jewel damage. But honestly, we're already kind of a little bit late to the party for that. And then you're talking about bringing your position 1, and not even getting the jump on the Phoenix there.
Yeah.
But yeah, bringing your position 1 to give your position 3 Jewel damage does not ever feel good, unless it's like a Nature's Prophet one, I guess.
Like, whenever your carry and mid laner are going for the same item, as their first item, you know something is wrong with your draft. Because, like, that Muerta trashed the Huskar, and it doesn't matter, because she doesn't do anything with this money right now.
Oh, I mean,
like,
Magnus is gone, dude. He is actually off. He is 4k up, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go. That arena gonna get dodged out slightly, but he's still gonna fall with the AA blast. Too much. Okay, they want to commit. They want to bring over some more bros. Nice. All right. Spear. They already used the arena, but the egg is available.
My.
So gonna bring that one down, clean it up. Oh, Ember with a little dodge out though. Keep on running, my friend. No. Murder comes over to see what she can get done, and what can she get done? Maybe something. Nothing. Okay, never mind. It looked good with the initiation, but when you're versus 4 heroes on 1, it's never really going to pay off.
Yeah.
It's never really going to pay off.
And that's the thing, like, there were lots of situations where a power shot there could have gotten a kill. But the thing is... Oh, Atom is stuck.
Alright.
So, in all of those fights, if the Wind Ranger was mid, I think she could have been very active and participate. And the Muerta could be farming, and I think that would be a much better role distribution.
Very dynamic for the team. Yeah, I think so. I can agree with that. Because what does Muerta really do once the lane is over? Apparently, builds a Maelstrom and then not much just yet. I mean, Time though, we'll tell. Wait, are they thinking of roshing or what? They just happen to be in the area? Okay, Husk maybe was trying for a solo rosh. Oh, that's a good kill. And bring down the AA, and maybe that allows them to fight a little bit here. I don't know. They're gonna face check the rosh pit, but honestly, Husk are already backed out of that situation. So
Yeah, I don't think they can rosh here.
there's no way, bro. They have a Magnus like
Yeah.
with a
And an AA.
harpoon. And the AA is dead, so sure they could kind of do something there, but like, yeah, by the time they actually do any damage, AA is going to be back up, and the RP threat is way too strong.
That Magnus is ridiculously farmed right now. He's just going for a Yasha. So
He is the entire net worth lead,
yeah.
literally on Magnus, which I generally I'm not a big fan of because I feel like when a hero is like that much of your net worth, then taking that guy out of the equation really kind of evens the score up, you know. All right, they're smoked up. They're on the prowl. Gladiators looking for the stack steal only. Wait, hang on, Mars. He gets the spear off into the AA blast. The Legion commander trying to scoot himself off the safety, but the arena's there. And they'll TP in some bodies, but probably just adding bodies to that pile as Ember Spirito. Yeah, well, they got the egg as well.
Or Pio de Murta.
In hardcore Murta, and she's dead.
Yeah, just no hesitation. Like, whenever a Gladiator wanna fight, they just go for it. Oh, and they get the Ember as well.
Disaster. Absolute disaster. Let's feel like another early GG, man.
It feels like that, indeed. So,
Enemy
they're probably gonna
has vision
rosh.
here.
I don't think they're gonna go high ground, but now they dominated the map enough that I think they can just force rosh if they want to.
I think even you have a Huskar, so there's not really any forcing to be done. You know what I mean? It's like you're just gonna do it.
Well, speaking of Huskar, he might be looking for Menace in the top lane.
Well, he needs to get something to feel good. You know, he's 2-1, so that was his first kill of the game, and maybe that's why the delay on the Roche, right? Because he's just doesn't feel strong enough to do it quite yet solo. Under the circumstances, obviously he can do it, but then maybe he leaves himself a little bit vulnerable in the process. Maelstrom's up, and Mask of Madness should be finished on Vagabond. He has the gold for the Morbid.
I don't know about that Mask of Madness, bro. It's just
Mask of
so
Madness.
greedy. So greedy.
I mean, it's fine on Magnus because look at this. Look, look at this chunky boy, man. Not really sure they're matching energies there though. 19 and 7K, just down to 6K net worth, just coming up for the 19-minute mark. Okay, something here. Boom, easy peasy. They were actually looking for some. They were doing a little fishing action in the Radiant Jungle, which left Menace kind of on his own out there. Didn't find anything just yet. Oh wait, maybe they might find the Phoenix here though. That would be something. If they could actually get the jewel off before.
Dude, they have 0 dual damage. That feels so bad.
Yeah, we talked about how 15 minutes in we want to see like at least 50 jewel damage, and hasn't really been the case. Oh, X, the smoke breaks, but he's not sure where, and actually it bites him in the arse immediately as the Phoenix hits him up with the Atos. He tries to Remnant away, but actually ends up Remnanting back into the danger. Alright, Menace for the TP, not going to connect either, and it's just a litany of problems. Oh no. Esmir are going to get speared up. Alright, popping off the ult. Going to try and man-fight his way out of this situation. Not sure it's possible or doable. Here comes the Huskar. The jewel though! The egg on top, he's super slow. Fachino does go down. They drop that arena though. The egg going to connect over onto Windranger. And Power Shot actually executes. But it will be a triple kill for this ginormous Magnus. And now Menace going to get run down. Make it the ultra kill. Why not?
Ooh. Okay, I wanted the ultra kill.
Oh well.
They get the Huskar, they actually get the Mars. It was kind of a bad fight from the Gladiators. They didn't really focus the same targets. And still, the go change is higher for them.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, by far. I mean, even with Huskar being so weak, though. Damn, that's... Huh.
Yeah.
And then Muerta
He
back
was
to the
low HP.
Offerenda.
He was pretty low HP, and the Wind Ranger just destroys him. I think he got dueled as well.
He did get jeweled, but the Phoenix hit him with the... oh, hang on a second. Never mind. 1, 2, he just... he just right-clicked Muerta down, bro. Oh, my God. Yeah, he got slowed and everything. Like it was not a good time for Legion at all. Yeah, by the spirits.
We do get the Mars, so couple of blunders here, out of position on the side of the Gladiators.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I see the offerenda here, but
Oh, they're waiting for the Muerta to spawn there.
I mean,
Oh.
I was like, all right, but Murta's not dead, but Murta is dead. So yeah, he realizes he cancels the.
Yeah, he canceled it.
All right, Wind Rangers in the area though. They might just as well have got that kill instead, and here we go. He has BKB. Oh, he has BKB. Alright. No problemo. Ember Spirito does not have PKB though. Tries to go up to the high ground, but they're waiting for him. A worthy sacrifice. A worthy sacrifice.
Right, so Pike's gonna be the item for Fachero. Mars does have a U-Scepter. Pretty good against the Dispel of the Wind Ranger. And Magnus just has everything.
Yeah. Magnus with a Lincoln Sphere, just in case he gets jeweled, you know? Or just in case someone on his team is getting jeweled. Still no real look towards the Roche taking situation. They're gonna go for... Gonna get themselves a Tormy here. Or maybe the Tormy's gonna get them, you never know.
Phoenix Shard, pretty good.
Yeah, you a fan of yeah, I mean, Sunray during Supernova is amazing. Very strong, especially versus this lineup.
Yeah, very, very good. Another smoke from Whitelce. They struggled a lot to hit those smokes. They tried, but a lot of the times it feels like they're just randomly smoking. They don't know exactly where the Gladiators are. In fact, they are now...
It might pay off. Oh, they're getting pinched though. Yeah, I was gonna say this might pay off, but yeah, the Mars drop in arena here. If he can get it off, he uses that Yules to free himself up. Here comes the Phoenix coming on in here. Egg gonna get popped off now as well. Mars super low, but they won't be able to find him. The heals are there. BKB getting used up on Wind Ranger. He's looking for the TP. He doesn't have the TP. He's toast. Take that one down. Okay, they get the jewel off onto somehow the Huskar, and then they clean that one up. Has he got blade mail or what? He has a blade mail. Okay, I mean that explains that whole situation.
20 duel victory. That's good.
Yeah, in the grand scheme of things, it's 2.5k gold swing. Nice. Casual 5,000 XP swing.
But yeah, they can probably... I mean, I feel like they could have Roche for a while now, but once they take this tier 2, there is not a lot of map control here preventing Whitelce to stop them from Roshing.
I'm not sure why they're not rushing. I think they want to make sure all of the tier 2s are down first and then push, maybe. But, I mean, Magnus is so huge, and I feel like there's not really much they can do to this Magnus right now, either. Do you know what I mean? I mean, he has a Blink, he has Lincoln's Mask of Madness, and Harpoon, and that's his Axe finished up as well.
Yes, he's really close to it. That's insane how farmed he is.
Well, like 160 gold off, but yeah, 7,000 gold advantage over the next nearest person on his team, and oh my god. Okay, Vagabond, quick fingers there. X is in the area though. There's no BKB, but
Sheesh.
it's doing 70% casual damage with 2 right clicks. Feels okay, man. Wait. Yules, spear, easy peasy.
XD.
Alright.
Yeah, now it's Roche time. We're finally gonna go for it.
Huskar deciding, opting for the Satanic next.
Yeah, the Dispel's nice. Dispelling the Silence of the Murta, dispelling the Ember, and just getting the lifesteal through duel is very good.
Yeah, I think it's an answer for the Blade Mill situation.
Yeah.
Alright, can he make something happen with
Oh, he
this?
didn't
I
beat
think
AB.
so. Very nice.
He's just gone.
He is dead. As soon as that ends, right? It's a long one though, maybe not. Oh no, come on! Alright, easy peasy, collect another kill on top. And that's gonna be a tier 2 and a tier 3 for sure.
And this
No
feels
buyback
like...
available on the Wind Ranger.
And that's the thing, right? In game 1, they had like the Pudge Hook, they had the Phoenix. There were better ways to defend high ground. Their high ground defense is pretty mediocre this game.
They have literally, I guess, Nature's Prophet, man. Like,
Yeah. It's cutting the wave.
okay, I mean that's something. But they have the damage, I think, to backdoor anyway with this Magnus. I think he alone probably gets the job done. So
They also have creeps in the base, so that cutting the wave is not gonna help enough.
yeah,
Man, this looks like GG.
Two
Not gonna lie.
2 sets of racks, one more fight in it for the boys. We'll see whether or not they can do something here. But White Ice are skating on thin ice right now, you know.
Yeah.
And the ice was made by ancient apparition.
Alright. Oh. Okay.
Alright, they break the Aegis.
They didn't pop the
Reasonable.
Essence Ring.
Oh, the back line. They tried to TP in. Menace actually getting in on top of the AA. Here comes Kayotoro, though. He pops down that arena. Husk is in deep. The egg on top. It's curtains, though. White Ice are crumbling. There's the GG coming out before the egg even finishes. And, yeah. Easy 2-1 for Gladiator and White Ice commiseration gang, but you're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Damn. Alright, we get